Hello everyone, you are about to hear a brief summary of the film Strong Woman. Enjoy watching. 1961. An 11-year-old Beth is riding in the car with her policeman father. Leonard asks his daughter what gift she wants for Christmas. Maybe a bicycle. He should not have asked. A boy at school likes a girl who already has a developed chest, and Beth needs to compete with her somehow. I want a bra. A boy to increase what I have, and bigger than Melissa Thomas's. But Leonard said his firm no. A daughter should be thinking about books, not boys. 4 years have passed. Bev is now dreaming about a different guy, the athlete Sky. Together with her friends Tina and Faye, she is going to a party where he will also be present. Beth is very anxious, while Tina is taking a more direct approach. She immediately sat on the lap of a guy she liked. Faye's boyfriend brought along his unlucky friend Ray. This pill enthusiast threw an empty bottle into the toilet, stole birth control pills, and washed them down with water from the bidet fountain. Beth rehearses how she will approach Sky, but she herself is really liked by the shy Tommy. And although he treats her very well and is also interested in literature, for Beth, he is a bird of too low a flight. Tina completely captivated the young man when she took a salt shaker out of her purse and salted the snacks. Beth finally gathered the courage to approach Sky and handed him a sheet with an intimate poem dedicated to him, but Ham mockingly read it aloud right in front of his friends. The girl ran into the restroom and burst into tears. There she met Ray for the first time, who offered her a cigarette. Ray is a bit dim, but he says Beth is beautiful and smart. The girl talked about her offender. Ray immediately decided to punish the scoundrel. The short guy approached the athlete and shoved him. He offered the big guy to punch him in the face, but at the last moment he ducked his head and Sky broke his hand on the tough skull. However, the group had to run away from the athlete's friends right after. Bobby and Faye started fooling around in the back seat. Ray said that he doesn't attend school. His father died while fishing and his older brother is a criminal. Beth doesn't mind having fun with him, but Ray tried to dissuade Girl. He is a bad guy and not suitable. However, Beth still went in to kiss him. After some time, Leonard found the car with the couples and took the youngsters to the police station. Beth justified herself by saying she never lets boys go beyond second base, meaning below the waist. But she realized too late that she had said too much. Some more time passed, and Beth got pregnant. She is afraid to admit it to her parents. Then Faye suggested she practice on her. I am pregnant. My daughter is a slut. My daughter is a slut. You're 15 years old. How could you do this? You should never have been born. That's it. Go on, you can do it. Bev asked Ray if he had any money to go to Puerto Rico. She heard that they perform abortions there. Beth hopes that her parents will help her, and she will still be able to go to work in New York as she dreamed. However, Ray wants the girl to stay here with him. You are not the guy I should tie my life to. Ray promised that if Beth marries him, he will take care of her for the rest of his life. He will do everything to make her happy. Please marry me, because without you, I am nothing. But Bev tells her friend she would rather die than marry Ray. Her aunt was pregnant, but lost the baby when she accidentally fell down the stairs. Beth decided to do the same, but just falling like that is very scary. So the schoolgirl kept sliding down the stairs, as if it were a children's slide. Beth decided to tell her parents the wonderful news in a letter. Well, no wonder her dad insisted that she read books instead of going out with boys. Mom plans for Beth to graduate from school externally and get a job as a secretary. She and Ray will move to live in their living room. However, marriage was not in Beth's plans. Upon hearing this, Leonard burst into an insulting and cruel speech. You were special, but you ruined my life and broke my heart. The man cried, and Bev promised her father that she would marry Ray. In the wedding photo, the girl had a very sad face. Mom and Dad drink a lot. Bobby is going to Vietnam, and Ray shares his plans for the future. To be honest, I have no idea how to earn money. Tina is completely happy with her chosen one. Bev looks with envy at her parents, who are completely devoted to each other. It seems that everyone is ashamed of the 15-year-old bride and doesn't even approach her. Leonard decided to crush the girl with his speech. It was more suited for a funeral than for the wedding of the eldest daughter. Faye realized she had to support her friend. She scolded the guests for their behavior and attitude towards Beth, and at the end added that she was also pregnant. However, a wedding was not in sight for her. She and Bobby would just sign the papers before he was sent to Vietnam. But now Beth was not as sad, since she and her friend were in the same boat. After the banquet, Ray surprised his wife. He asked Beth to close her eyes and carried her into a shabby old house. "What is this?" "What do you mean?" "This is our house." It turned out that Bev's father helped them get this municipal housing. It was at that moment the girl felt that maybe everything would be alright, since few people in this life treat her like Ray does. Yes, it's a shack, but it's their own shack. Bev, now with the belly, tells her friend how she fought with Ray over the last piece of chicken. Alas, unlike Tina and the other school children, they will not make it to the prom. While Bev is lying on the couch smoking a cigarette, her mom is cleaning her house. The baby was supposed to be born 2 weeks ago. Ray was missing for 3 whole hours and came home drunk. Bev got offended and slammed the door right in his face. The fool broke the glass with his fist and caught his hand badly. Bev got angry with him and burst into tears. Mom is trying to talk some sense into the loser. He should be the man of the house, bringing home money, not roaming around and drinking. Here, Beth called for help. Her water broke. The delivery went well. The newborn baby was brought to the young couple. Ray promises that this will never happen again, and he will be the best husband for her. Upon learning that they have a boy, Beth initially refused to hold him because, according to the plan, Faye and she were supposed to have girls who would resemble them, but she had a boy who would look like Ray. Realizing this, Bev burst into tears. They named their son Jason, and Faye had a girl whom she named Amelia. Bev is doing her best to prepare for exams to finally get her high school diploma. Her mother has taken over all the housework. The baby annoys the young mom. She still hopes she can get a scholarship to college and then finally leave this town. When Bev was changing Jason's diaper, he peed right into her mouth. He grew up and his dad decided to teach him something important: how to throw stones at empty cans. Alas, things didn't work out between Faye and Bobby. He prefers fighting more than spending time with the family, and they decided to divorce. Moreover, he got himself a Vietnamese mistress. Bev is preparing for a very important interview. It will determine if the girl gets a scholarship or not. This could change her life forever. She just has to take the child to his father at work. But Ray didn't even show up today. It turns out he comes and goes as he pleases. Bev had to take Jason with her. She wrote a wonderful essay and received praise. However, the child behaves badly and constantly distracts her. The girl realized she wouldn't get the scholarship. The college needs to be sure that the scholarship recipient will not be distracted from studying. And that's clearly not about Belle. It turned out that the indifferent husband simply forgot how important today was. And jokes won't get him off the hook this time. Calm down, Belle. Everything will work out with the college. No, it won't. Now Beth works at a diner, and it's a great reason for jokes from former classmates. Years go by, and Ray still teaches his son to throw stones at cans. Faye's mom hates Beth, but still agreed to take their kids to the movies so the friends could rest. Ray gave his wife some happy pills. He wished they would always take them together. But they loosened Beth's tongue and she called the woman crazy. The woman got offended and refused to take Jason to the movies. "I don't want to be with you right now," Beth told the child directly to his face, and she drove him away and admitted to her friend that she's not sure she loves her son. While the stoned moms were having a heart-to-heart, Jason nearly drowned in the pool. Beth promised him that from now on she would be more responsible and attentive. "I'm a terrible mother." Yes, it's Jason's birthday today. Lizard, Ray's brother, offered to pay Faye for using her oven. He was planning to dry wheat there, but got a sharp refusal. Ray himself, as always, was tipsy. Unexpectedly, Tommy showed up at the party, a guy who was crazy about Beth in school. He looks great, graduated from a prestigious university and just returned from a trip. A school friend also arrived. Her boyfriend brought Tina in his school car. They're also getting married, and not because of a shotgun wedding. Turns out it can be like that. And the groom's father got her into the college that Beth dreamed of. In the evening, she confessed to Tommy that she would like to change her life. He suggested moving with the whole family. After much persuasion, Ray reluctantly agreed to move to California. A happy Bev immediately started packing, but the next morning the parents called. In the basement, her father and Ray were waiting for her. Leonard forced the loser to admit that he had been using heroin for 2 years and was spending all his money on it. The father insisted that Bev help Ray get through withdrawal in the coming weeks. Because of this, they will not be able to move to California. The hubby threw up on all the sheets. But he just needs to take a little, just to stay in shape. Are you asking my permission to use a small amount of heroin until death? This was the last straw. Beth cannot allow her husband to ruin her and Jason's lives. Ray went to his son to wish him good night one last time and left their home forever with tears in his eyes, not forgetting of course to specify that it was Mom's decision. The boy got very angry with Beth and after returning home burst into tears. 14 years have passed since then. Jason started dating Amelia, Faye's daughter. The girl hopes that Jason will move in with her today, but his mother forbade him from transferring to another college, so they will have to continue dating long distance. When Jason was 9, Lizard offered Beth $200 an hour to use her oven, but she drove the dealer away. The son complains that he is burdened with a lot of chores. He has old worn-out clothes and he never plays, and he so wishes he could just be a happy child. For some reason, Mom sent the kids outside in winter. Jason confesses to his friend that he would prefer to be with his father, wherever he is. It turned out that Bev took advantage of Lizard's offer and is drying grass at home. She and Faye dream about how the earned money will help change their lives. A police car drove up to the house. Lizard sneaked away unnoticed, and the upset Jason told his grandfather what his mom is currently doing. Their partner suggested to Leonard to pretend they hadn't heard anything, but the principled cop threw his daughter behind bars. All the money Bev had saved for New York was spent on bail. Faye's older brother got her out of jail. He's ready to take her in since her parents kicked her out of the house. But he set a condition. She must stop seeing Beth. It wasn't just the friends who had to part, but also Jason and Amelia. Only now did the boy admit that he was the one who told his grandfather about his mom. Beth accused her son of ruining their lives, leaving her without the only close person. Many years later, mother and son were forced to meet Ray again. Now he lives with an alcoholic named Shirley. The man didn't even realize who was standing in front of him. Beth? Hi Beth, it's me Ray. Ray had to be separately informed that this young man is his son, Jason. Beth says she works at a newspaper. But for the last 6 years, she has been writing memoirs at night, and now they want to publish her. The woman has dreamed of this her whole life. Aufet miste. But a lot of negative things are written about Ray in the book, so his signature is needed to consent to the publication. Ray had already picked up a pen, but his partner demanded that Beth pay them $100,000 for it. The woman had a breakdown, and Shirley kicked them out of her house. Ray lives at her expense, so he couldn't object. Jason is shocked too. I just saw a guy who hasn't washed for a month, has rotten teeth, and lives in filth. And he's my father. Beth accused her son of hogging the spotlight and not caring about her book. He signed the paper and discreetly slipped the document into Ray's pocket so that his partner wouldn't notice. He understands that he's seeing his child for the last time, so he asked for forgiveness. Ray regrets everything he's done but felt relieved when he saw that he had such a wonderful son. Jason started a conversation about moving and how he loves Amelia. He has a lot of problems, and they are caused by a bad mother. Beth calls motherhood a job, and she is already tired of it. The woman bursts into tears. Before leaving, the father advised to ask women for help, and they will never refuse. Jason decided to take advantage of this. I need your help. In what? Dad? No, I'm the gay.